last time once again. Today it's a video, a little update on the Husqvarna 440. I bought this a few years ago to process firewood, and I've been actually in love with this chainsaw. It's processed almost 30 cords of wood so far with no troubles, and I'm pretty happy with it. Still on the original chain, and that's really the topic of today's video. The chain is finally worn out. I got about 30 cords out of it, and probably could have gotten more if I'd sharpened it with a better sharpener. I kind of eyeballed it for the first 10 cords, and then I got my dad's old chainsaw sharpener that got me through the next 20 cords or so. But now it's just not cutting well at all. It's kind of gets through a couple pieces of maybe might get through a tree and a half before it needs to be touched up. It's just not sending out the flake like it used to. I know it needs to. I have to keep filing down the guides here, the ride height. But anyway, it's time for a new chain. Bought a new chain to replace, and another Husqvarna product called X-Cut. I'm going to try that out today to see how that works. It says sharpness that lasts. So we'll see if we can get 40 cords. Since we burned oil mostly now, we kind of switched over to oil lately because my life's changed a little bit. I'm not here as much, so my wife prefers to do oil. She doesn't have to think about it as much as wood. We're doing oil, so that means that I won't be processing 10 cords of wood every year anymore. I'll probably be processing about 2 or 3. So to get through 40 cords of wood, that's going to take quite a few years. So this chain will probably be, if not the last one, the next to the last chain I buy for this saw, unless we really go back to wood. Fuel prices could determine that. The way they're going right now, fuel prices are going up. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It's anybody's guess at this point, but if they go too high, then we may have to switch back to wood or some other alternative fuel. So brand new chain, we'll put that on, and as you can see behind me, I've got a little bit of scrap wood to cut up, some longer wood that needs to be shortened a little bit to fit in the stove. It's a little bit too long to fit in. Then we'll stack it up on the wood pile behind the camera and see what we get. But I thought I'd bring you along today more or less as an update to how the saw has been working for me. I made, I think, 2 videos of this so far, and I've not been unimpressed with the saw. It's a 440. I would highly recommend the 440. It's light, you don't get tired using it. When the blade is sharp, the saw does all the work. You don't have to do any of the work. You just hold it and it goes through the wood. And I mean, I never got tired out once doing the 20 cords of wood, of wood that I had hauled in. The other 10 cords I've processed here and there. So it's been more or less hit or miss. My neighbor's dropped off some wood that he's cut down, so it's about, the other 10 cords have been not as labor intensive as the first 20 cords were that I had dropped off 10 cords at a time. But the saw never wore me out. It's a good little saw, lots of power, plenty of power. As long as the blade is sharp, it does all the work for you. Impressive saw. So without further ado, I'm going to switch over the blade, the saw blade, and we'll give it a shot and see how the new X-Cut sharpness that lasts chain works. See how it works. file size on this is 3/16, just like the other one. Has 72 drive lengths. So the pitch is 3.25. Gauge is 0.05. Just in case you want to know. See that right there. Move my fingers. All right, let's get busy. One thing I like about this, it only has one nut that you have to loosen. Old chain comes off. New chain goes on. Oh, it has a master link too. Neat. What's going on with this? Just want to unkink. Keeps kinking up on me. What am I doing wrong? Here we go. I figured it out. Oh, that was a little strange. All right. Make sure we put it on the right way. Go. Hold tight. Again. There we go. She's in there. Not too difficult. Expecting a little bit of a snowstorm today. Supposedly, parts of the state. Been getting reports that there are accidents already, hydroplaning and such. Not sure if that's snow related, but let's get in here. So just going to loosen that up some. There we go. Boy, that other chain was quite stretched out compared to this one. but should loosen up, stretch out a little. Oh, there we go. Now it's stretched out. Turns freely. Go with that for now. Yeah, when you put a new chain on, you gotta check it quite often at first because it tends to stretch as it works into its own. I'm looking forward to a nice sharp chain. All right. Now all we got to do is put some fuel and some oil in it. I ran it dry last time. That's good. I mix my own fuel, even though I saved the can. When I got this saw, there was a deal. You got an extended warranty if you bought 3 cans of this. You got a 2-year extended warranty, which I think it's just about running out actually. But you got 2 years added on to your 1-year extended warranty if you bought 3 cans of this to start out. Can't really go wrong with that. But now I mix my own fuel. I use ethanol free, and I use the Husqvarna oil, the 2-cycle oil, to mix with the gas. And I just mix it up in a gallon jug, and then I pour it into these. And it seems to keep it really well in these cans. They're pretty well sealed, and they're kind of child-proof. Not that I have any childs that need proofing. Pours really easy. You don't need a funnel. Now, when I find that if you're going right along, a tank almost lasts 50 minutes. Believe it or not, if you're sawing, I couldn't believe that. It was almost an hour between fills, and I used for the first 10 cords, I used just under a gallon of gas, which I didn't think that was too bad. The oil's out too. Be a little more careful with the oil, but you really don't need a funnel for that either. Be careful. Today's temperature is just over 40 degrees. Not too warm. Yesterday it was 60 degrees. A little bit too warm to be cutting wood, in my opinion. Didn't really feel like sweating yesterday. Not to cut wood. So let's start the chainsaw. It hasn't been started since probably September. Maybe longer than that. Yeah, probably since September or so. All right. First thing we do, pull this out, put it up, pump this 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has the directions actually right here. Step 1, pull that up. Has a little arrow. I don't know if you can see that. Has a little arrow there. A little 1 there. Then a 2 there. It says 6x. And then a 3 right there. It says pull. And it starts. Now we'll check to see if it's oil. Alright, now I'm going to check to see the tightness of the chains. Is it tightened up at all? Oh, it loosened up, actually. We're real loose. So let's tighten that up. By the way, I'm still on the original spark plug. I did check that yesterday. That's still looking pretty good. And we are getting oil on the chain. That's good to know too. All right. Pump that every time. Do we? Maybe not. rest of that's really too small. Cut with the chainsaw. Oh, wow. How'd you like that? My phone died. Not sure why. Oh, it shut right off. Must mean the battery quit on me before this one did. Let me see what we got left on this one. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. So out of 30 minutes, took 27 minutes to do all that. Not sure how long this battery is about out too. So like I said, this chainsaw ran for just about a half an hour, and I'm not sure how much gas is left, but I had plenty to do that in half an hour. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I still got about a half a tank. So this little chainsaw is really efficient on gas. Real happy with it. Works well. The new chain is working out very well. It never tightened up any more than how I tightened it, so the stretch probably still is going to stretch a little bit over time. I'll keep an eye on that for sure. But for now, it's time to stack the wood. No battery's going to show us doing that. Sorry about that, but I thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, pound that like button. Appreciate it. It'll get me up over 1,000 finally. Hopefully soon, and we can really do some good stuff, fun stuff together. I do have some more videos. I apologize for not getting those out yet, but they're coming. Hang tight, stay with me. We'll get some more videos up there soon. But for now, this is Tom with our pastime. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that fun stuff, and I appreciate you watching. Bye bye. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.